is the chair of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners and owner of Miller Shoes, Steve Shotwell. Hey, Steve.
Hi, Bart. Good to see you.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. Nice to be back.
Yeah,
nice to be seen and not viewed.
Yeah. So, have you noticed all the people out on the street today? The beautiful weather brought them out.
It's just gorgeous. You know, I was just thinking you were talking about Jackson College, and you know they have a new paved pathway all the way around the campus, 1.1 miles. Really nice to walk, all set up, parking up front.
Yeah.
It's another one of our wonderful trails that we at the county are very proud of.
Yes.
The trail system that we have here in Jackson County, and the water trail system that we have here in Jackson County, and it will be expanded more this year with the creation of, or finishing the trail and the creation of a parking lot on Parnell Road at the river, so that way people can park and walk on the trail going north. So it'll be exciting as we go forward, and canoe going north, as we get the Blue Water Trail on the Upper Grand River running and available for people.
That's awesome. Great news.
It really is a lot of momentum in our Jackson County parks now, whether it be, you know, the trail system or working on lighting or working on canoe launches. You know, like we have at Vandercook Lake, we're applying to work with the city and figure out the best location for one inside the city limits, so that way people can canoe and kayak around and use downtown Jackson again as a destination.
You know, I think if you ask just about anybody in Jackson County what are our community's assets, the parks and recreation facilities, everyone's going to say that. And
some real nice people have stepped up here recently and are helping Jackson County with the Cascades Falls. Mm-hmm. As you know, we received an anonymous gift for $1 million, and the Sparks Foundation has stepped up and is going to help us with a light project around the Cascades Falls and fix all of that up, and that's another $100,000 plus free gift to the county. And going forward, our goal is to, by the time we get to the 250th anniversary of our country, that the Cascades be a destination that'll be around for another 100 years also.
Nice.
So yes.
Yeah, so over the years, there have been all kinds of discussions about what we need to do to maintain the Cascades, and it's, the lagoons always comes up. Is that a critical part?
So the lagoon system is a very critical part to the parks as a whole, whether it be trails or exercise or the portico where you walk between. But the big thing that we're dealing with right now is other things that have impacted the water at the Cascades. And have been working with the DNR and Eagle on a water study, the hydrology study. I know that the people that are over on Douglas are really concerned that they're having issues with water, and we're working with the city to finally put a remedy and a long-term solution in place. I realize it's taken a while, but it's not something you can do easily or quickly. I mean, it's similar to the industrial area on Mechanic Street and getting it cleaned up. We've been at that for over 15 years now, whether you look at the old green monster that sat on the corner of Ganson and Mechanic, and now to the industrial complex that's abandoned there on Mechanic Street up by Trail, formerly known as the Michener site. But the county is working with the EPA, and that's now a Superfund site, and we're working to get that cleaned up.
Oh, that'd be
also.
great.
So yes, and you know, Bart, that the county has been very involved and stepped up, whether it be the Inn on Jackson Square or the old Consumers Power property or any of the other issues that have been around Jackson that have been unsightly. We just worked with the city, and we'll be working with the property that's on North Street there that we had the big fire at. We received funding and availability through the Land Bank Authority to demo and clean that whole site up. So that'll get done during the construction season of 24-25.
Awesome.
So yes.
All right, a couple notes about the parks. One, we've got the fairgrounds and the fair, the Keeley Park. You're getting ready for the 2024 fair and some changes with entertainment.
Yeah, and people became aware that Jackson County was having a difficult time with our big name celebrity artists. We did well previous years and we're very successful. And of the last 5 years, we've only had 1 year where we've actually broke even or made a little bit of money. So those big name artists and the events that go with them, they're weather dependent, they're ticket sales dependent, they're, and our competition is casinos that have indoor seating and air conditioning and gambling attached with it and a hotel room and everything like that. We found that we just can't compete well with that. So the Jackson County Fair Board went back on our roots. And this year, as you see, with the new events that are coming, that's going to be very family friendly. And there'll be a lot of free shows that'll be available. There's going to be a lot of entertainment that's going to go on, and a variety is going to be definitely available to the general public, and there'll be a beverage tent available for adults to enjoy the fair and everything like that. So yes.
But there will be grandstand shows.
Yes, there will.
Just not REO Speedwagon.
Correct. There'll be 7 grandstand shows, but there'll be everything from demolition derbies to tractor pulls to large animal competition and things like that. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and we look forward to it really being a family event going forward for the next couple of years.
Yeah, so every night there's going to be something to see and do in the grandstand.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And so it'll be something that the family can do and can participate with. Wednesday night we do have a Taylor Swift experience, which is something that a lot of the people can come and enjoy. And that'll be a lot of fun. The tractor and truck pull on Friday night, again, a lot of fun. And then all week long, we're going to have the large animal demos and demonstrations.
Cool. All right. Nearby the fair, the old prison grounds, you are making some plans for that space.
We have worked with the state of Michigan, and a building needs to come down, the old cafeteria, if you would. The wall collapsed and caused some problems, and it was too much to try to save, so it needs to be leveled. So we're going to take that down and turn it into a large patio area, and then the old building, which some people call the bike exchange or the garage, will become a drive-through farmers market area. So that way the farmers can utilize the property, and we'll be able to utilize it. And we sent it out for RFP, and they're all due today. So we'll review those and probably in mid-June make a decision, and we'll get the property and everything all cleaned up in 24. And in 25 it'll be open for the people to use as a farmer's market. And if we can get it open sooner, it'll be open sooner, in the fall of 24.
Awesome.
So yes.
So all kinds of things
And it's designed to complement the farmers markets that we currently have in Jackson. It's not directly thought of as competition either.
The more the merrier?
Yes, and I think you can see that with downtown and the number of restaurants we have down here. The more restaurants you have, the more people think about coming to your community and knowing that there's a good place to eat and enjoy, and a really nice fine art on the buildings and everything to walk downtown.
Makes sense. And speaking of walking, let's get people into some gear to walk and run and hit the trails comfortably.
Yes, the reason why I brought all of these shoes with me, Bart, is because they're all designed to accept orthotics. Whether a doctor has made you a custom orthotic, or you're dealing with ambulatory issues from stroke surgery or a new knee or a new hip or something like that, New Balance makes wide shoes in men's and women's. Brooks does the same thing. They have some very, very nice colors. They don't look like you're wearing your mother's shoes anymore. And they're really quite attractive footwear. But again, they can all put the power step in them if that's what your doctor wants you to have, or if you have a custom device. And both myself and my son are trained to fit these shoes. Whoops.
You're what do you call it?
I'm a board certified podorthist. Yeah, and Mike's an orthopedic shoe technician.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're both there, and we're willing to work with you to help solve your foot needs. And we see a lot of people from all over the state of Michigan regularly.
Mhm.
So we're definitely open to it and have enjoyed being in downtown Jackson for literally 100 years or more.
It's amazing what a great community tradition we have in Miller's Shoes. Family owned for 5 generations?
4 generations.
4 generations.
4 generations.
And these aren't just for people that have issues,
No,
because orthotics, the pads, these things can help anyone.
tremendously.
You don't think you have a problem? You won't believe the difference it makes.
It makes your low back feel better, your hips feel better, you're able to work all day comfortably. And like Mike and I like to say, we fit you in proper foot gear and orthotics so you can do something after work.
Mm.
So you're willing to go play 9 holes of golf, or willing to get on your bike and enjoy riding around Jackson County, and or just generally shopping, leisurely shopping. We have some very professional shoppers in Jackson, and, and they enjoy the proper foot gear to be able to do that service.
Well, just standing, I mean, even if you're not doing a lot of walking, just standing, your shoes, they're going to impact on your back, your legs, just standing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And today, so many work environments are different than they were even 20 years ago.
Mhm.
The all-black one in front of you has got a rubber slip-proof sole on it from Brooks, and you can wear that in a clean shop now where you're building plastics or that type of stuff, where you need a slip-resistant sole and you need the cushion and everything, and it has the rocker sole and everything built to it for comfort.
Now,
So yes,
it's really lightweight. I mean, it doesn't look, it's deceiving.
Yes.
It looks like it might have some weight to it, but it's practically weightless, as are really everything you brought today.
yes. So yeah, and we have available all these products and everything that these companies make. So if I don't have a particular shoe in stock, we can get it for you, usually in 5 to 7 days without any real problem at all.
Awesome. Come see them downtown on Michigan Avenue.
Yeah, come join us downtown with the beautiful art walk.
Great summer about to start in beautiful Jackson. Steve, thanks for all the updates today.
A pleasure.
The owner of Miller's Shoes and board chair of the Jackson County Commission, Steve Shotwell. Up next,